Can you explain your process behind creating music? Let's say you're hosting a workshop and you're walking me through the journey of a song. So when you sit down to create a song, what's step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4? How do I create a song?
You know, I've never been like one for the conventional type to like just sit down there, hey, we're going to create a song today. Like literally each one of my songs, I can tell you a whole different story about whether I heard a sample somewhere, I was in, listening to some chants and I thought this would be a cool piece to put in, an old song that I heard that I wanted to remix, or just a full brand new song. So, I think every song of mine like has a different story about it. And that's why I probably have like 100 unreleased, unfinished tracks, and like just all in idea mode. But I kind of like come up with these ideas. Think about it almost like you put out a whole bunch of papers in front of you, and you have like draft ideas. Like I like Indian on this one, I like Arabic on that, I like Brazilian on this. This kind of drums, this kind of, and then you put these ideas together, and they're all just sitting there until one day I just like, I really feel like this is the one right now. So then we go in there and we sit down and we start finishing it and, adding the rest of the beats, or we're going to get a singer on it, or we're going to feature someone on it. Coming back to the same song that I have coming out next, right? Finish the vocals. Now I listen to the beat. I'm like, the beat was cool on its own with no singer on it. But now I have this girl singing on it. It's very angelic voice. So now when the song comes in, I don't want it to be like bam, 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 bam. I want it to be like bam, 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 bam. And to change that, instead of doing this bam, 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 you just lighten it up like bam, 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 bam.
Even though you started with the beat, like how do you decide what's priority? Like the beat will not change, everything else will change. Or now that you got the vocals, I'm going to go back and change the beat.
You can, yeah. That's exactly what you have to do. So you have this like, imagine like you have this like, almost like, here, let's try to explain it with the Legos, right?
Let's do it.
So this is my drums.
Never been done before.
Yeah, this is my drums. This is my bass. This is my guitar. This is my vocals, right? It's actually pretty accurate over here. So let's say...
My masterpiece.
Were you making something?
My Burj Khalifa.
Your Burj Khalifa?
It's over now.
Okay, I don't need this.
No, it's fine. You already destroyed it.
All right.
Okay.
So imagine this is my song, right? Yeah. I realize that now here, this is a good one.
Yeah, thanks for breaking my...
So this is full song. This is boom, 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 boom. This is... This is... And this is la 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 la, right? Full song. Need to break down, need to slow it down. So what do? You take out the drums and let's say the vocals next. So what do you have left? You have the bass and the bass and the drums. So boom, 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 boom. And then you bring it back. So you can bring back the vocals later on. I want some more vocals over here. I want the drums back. Actually, you know what? I also want the little small piece of the vocals over here. So you build the track like that. You go in there, you adjust the volumes, you adjust effects and whatnot. And at the end, you have a track. And of course, there's a standard layout of a track. Like we all know, like when we listen to a song on the radio, there's a verse, there's a hook or a chorus. Sometimes there's a bridge. So you kind of like, it's hard for me to explain this thing because I've never really been taught it, but I just know it. There's a standard of how songs are structured. Almost like a meal, you have your starters, you have your main course, and you have your dessert.
What's the structure of a song?
A good structure for a song, I would say starter, main, dessert,